And today we're going to be checking out this Endoscope screen camera. That's right, this is a 16-foot long Endoscope camera that you can do HVAC inspections with. You can do mechanical work with it. You can do plumbing inspections just for any scenario where you might have to look into a tight place to see what's wrong or to even find stuff. You could, I mean, literally, if you wanted to, you could use it to look under your couch and stuff. It's a very handy tool to have. So let's go ahead. I'm going to show you what all it comes with, and then we're going to go outside and peek around under the hood of the truck and see what we can find. So let's get to it. Alright, so this is how it's going to come. You can see it's full color. It's got 8 LED lights. It's waterproof. It has a built-in light that you can bright and dim, and it's a 2600 mAh battery. In case you're wondering, this one does not have a recording option. It is only for visual inspection. Now you will get an instruction manual with it. You have the actual endoscope itself with the 16-foot long camera, and that's what your camera looks like right there in the end. You are going to get a USB Type A to USB Type C charger, and then you're going to get these little tips right here. And what these tips are used for is they go on the end of your camera for different use scenarios. I will show you real quick. If you were, say, trying to retrieve something, you could actually slide this on, then you just lock it in this little groove. Now you have a little hook on the end of the camera, and you can retrieve parts in hard to reach places. If you know how hard it can be if you drop a bolt down in an engine somewhere and you can't reach it. Well, with this, not only will you be able to reach it, you'll also be able to see it. You also have one that's got a it's got like a little built-in mirror on it, a little tiny mirror for kind of peeking around. This one has a magnet inside of it, so if you were trying to retrieve that screw or that bolt, you could just reach down there, stick it with the magnet, and then they give you a couple extra these little replacement clips to hold the different devices on. So very, very cool. Now your functions on this are pretty simple. You have your charge port on the side, which is your USB-C. You have your off-on switch on the side right here. You just flip it up and you'll see that it's going to power up and turn on. You can see the little camera is working right now. You have your little mode button right here that's going to switch between color and black and white, because sometimes it's easier to make out more detail without the color. And then you have your light down button and you have your light up button, so you can actually dim the light down to the point, let me show you, where it turns off, and you can turn it on and then make it brighter and brighter and brighter to properly expose the camera for your need. And that's all the functions to this little camera. Super easy to figure out, very intuitive to use. But now what we need to do is, let's go ahead and take it outside and probe around the truck. We'll probably look in the AC vents, we'll look in some tight spaces there on the engine, and let's just go see what we can see. Alright, so here we are by the old truck. We're going to go ahead and pull some of this out. I'm not going to pull too much because we're not going to use a full 16 feet right now. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and turn this on. Might as well take the screen protector off. Ooh, that's better. Alright, so we have our LEDs are lit up. I'm going to try to get this to where you can see it with as little glare as possible. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to take a look down where you fill your oil up, your oil filler. And you can see the actual internals of the engine right there. You can see the bolts in there. Pull it out just like that. Now let's say if, as small as it is, this is the transmission tube right here. I'll just lay that up here. You can even fit it down that tube. And you can go down and take a peek inside your transmission. If you dropped a bolt in some of these tight to reach places, you can actually use this to go down and locate those bolts. Hook them and bring them back out. You can do engine inspections as well. We'll look inside of our coolant tank right here. You can look in there. We can even go into the coolant because it is waterproof. Let's go inside the truck and look in some of the AC vents and see how nasty they might be. All right, so here we are inside the old truck. We're going to go inside our AC vent and see what kind of horrors we can find in there. All right, here we go. I don't know if you guys can see that. We're going all the way through there. It's actually a lot cleaner than I thought. It does look kind of moldy or mildewy back here. We can dim the light a little bit if we want to. Whoops, that was off. Bring the light up. We could check out what's behind the dash. Just very, very cool and very useful little tool for sure. You could use this in your house too, on your AC unit in your house. If you wanted to like see if your coils, how dirty they were without pulling everything apart, or see if everything was frozen up. Looks good in there for a truck that's 25 years old. Very cool. Let's go and check out something in the house now. All right, so now we're in the garage and I want to peer down my AC drain, see what it looks like in there. And there you go. You can see I'm starting to get a little algae built up in there. Might be a good time to pour some vinegar or bleach down. But we can go all the way down up to 16 feet. Not too bad though. And now we're going to try to go this way, back towards the AC unit. And you can see there's quite a bit of algae in there. And then you can see the actual joint right there. So very, very cool little device. So as you can see, this endoscope camera works quite well. It's going to help you with your projects and your mechanical work, your HVAC work, help you find the lost stuff, help you diagnose symptoms and issues, and it's very easy to use and it gets the job done. I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching.